Shalom, family. Where do I even begin with this one? I mean, this seemed like something out of a science fiction movie. And to think that they are actually trying to do these things. That's right, family. Customized designer gene babies. These mad scientists are editing genes. Trying to create babies, the kind of baby you want. Have it your way. You just tell them what you want, and now they're saying that they can create these babies to look the way you want them to look and everything. I want you to take a moment and listen to this video.
Prior to placing the fertilized embryo of your baby inside the growth pod, in vitro fertilization is used to create and select the most viable and genetically superior embryo, giving your baby a chance to develop without any biological hurdle. And if you want your baby to stand out and have a brighter future, our Elite Package offers you the opportunity to genetically engineer the embryo before implanting it into the artificial womb. Thanks to CRISPR-Cas9 gene editing tool, you can edit any trait of your baby through a wide range of over 300 genes. By genetically engineering a set of genes, the Elite Package allows you to customize your baby's eye color, hair color, skin tone, physical strength, height, and level of intelligence. It also allows you to fix any inherited genetic diseases that are part of your family history so that your baby and their offspring will live a healthy, comfortable life, free of genetic diseases. Say goodbye to the pain of childbirth and birth-related muscle contractions. Ectolife provides you a safe, pain-free alternative that helps you deliver your baby without stress. The delivery process is smooth, convenient, and can be done with just a push of a button. After discharging the amniotic fluid from the artificial womb, you will be able to easily remove your baby from the growth pod. Everything is perfectly designed so you and your partner can enjoy the delivery process.
Now, did they not say that soon you'll be able to customize eye color, hair color, skin tone, physical strength? So you mean tell me y'all gonna create your own Samson, huh? Height? Level of intelligence? It's like when you sit here and you see this kind of a thing that they're trying to do. It's crazy. This is absolutely crazy that they're trying to create babies in a tube. Babies, designer babies. They're editing genes. It kind of reminds me of the fallen angels. When the fallen angels, I believe the fallen angels were actually trying to edit genes. And this is why they were monsters and other type of creatures back in those days. Because they were fooling around with the DNA of animals and people. That's what this sounds like. That's exactly what this sounds like. And so it's kind of strange to see this, you know. They're just able to go in and you get 300, she said 300 different genes that you can choose from to alter the way your baby could look. So, that led me to another article this article I want to share with you. This article is a very strange article. Let me bring this up for you. It says, scientist unveils creepy human farms. Concept with birthing pods that can grow up to 300,000 babies a year. So y'all gonna grow babies like seeds, huh? In birthing pods. I mean, think about this. This is some crazy stuff here, right? So you're gonna just create babies when you don't even need a woman don't even have to. This is totally going against the scriptures. So a woman don't have to bring forth a baby in pain. You know, she don't have to bear a child in pain. This is totally against the scriptures. It's like they're totally trying to get away from the scriptures. You don't have to carry this child. You can have a child without even carrying it. We got birthing pods that you can just have a baby in. Wow. This is crazy. But listen to what they're saying here. They say it looks like a bit of something out of a science fiction film. It says basically it's the sort of thing you'd probably expect to see in a dystopian slice of science fiction like The Matrix or Brave New World. But the scientist has pitched the concept of human farms full of birthing pods. These birthing pods, this is crazy. Where they're going to just be growing humans like you grow plants. I mean, it's really just crazy. Now you understand when the scripture says this. When the scripture says, except the days be shortened, there will no flesh be saved. Now you understand why the scripture says this. Because these mad scientists are literally going out of their minds. They are going out of their minds trying to create all kinds of things. It says the basic concept is that rather than growing a baby the usual way in a mother's womb over the course of about 9 months, the child would instead grow in one of these artificial wombs or birthing pods. This is crazy. This is crazy. You know, it does remind you of The Matrix. Now, those of you that have seen The Matrix, I don't know if you remember the part, right, where Neo was the star of the movie. He was the one. They called him the one. When he was first awakened, he woke up and found himself in some type of birthing pod. And he was like, they literally grew him in this birthing pod. And he wakes up, a grown man in this pod, right? So when he wakes up, this thing comes out the back of his head, and he turns and he looks around and he sees miles and miles of all these birthing pods with all these people in these pods just growing up in these pods. And he looks and he's just astonished at what he's seeing. This sounds like what they're trying to do. And it's just like we said before. I said this before. Hollywood is trying to tell you exactly what these crazy folk out here are trying to create. They are telling you exactly what they want to do. You want a baby with red hair? Hey, we can give you a baby with red hair. You want a baby with blonde hair? We can give you a baby with blonde hair. Black hair? We can give you a baby with black hair. One day, before you know, you're going to be able to have a baby with blue hair. You know? No dye, just blue hair. You know? What kind of color eyes you want? Blue, green, yellow? What color eyes you want? Black, brown? You just name it. You can create the type of child you want. This is some crazy stuff. I really can't believe what I'm looking at here. You mean to tell me science is going this far? This is some damnable stuff. Damnable stuff. And pretty soon, like we said before, in the White It Out series, we talked about these mad scientists, right? That are going to be creating these robots. You know, these cyborgs. They're going to be creating these cyborgs. People that are going to be part machine and part human. They've been putting that stuff in movies for years. And now they're doing it. Now they're actually doing it. So if those of you that haven't seen White It Out 6 and 7, you need to go check them out. They deal with this crazy stuff that's going on with the fallen ones and with this demon seed. Dealing with these cyborgs, basically. And so you just never know what to expect these days. You just never know. You know? You just never know. And it's strange. It is really strange that they have gone this far. And there's no telling what else they're going to do. So watch this, right? So if they can alter the genes of a child, of an infant. So they take these embryos and they alter these genes, or however they do it, right? So I don't know if y'all remember the science fiction show that came out years ago called what was the name of that science fiction film? Fringe. It was called Fringe. Now I don't know if you remember this. In that show, they were actually taking the DNA of creatures and putting them all together and adding them to people, so that people can have these special qualities that animals have. This is crazy. So a man would be able to stand out in the weather like 50 degrees below zero, like a polar bear, because they done took some DNA from a polar bear or from a goose, so that he'll be able to withstand the cold air, and they gonna put these genes into a human, or get this man genes that'll make him very strong like an animal, or to crawl up a wall like a lizard or a spider. I mean, they are actually doing this stuff in the movie. They're creating all this kind of it was actually a TV show, but they were actually creating all of these kind of things in this series called Fringe. So they're basically telling you what they want to do. And guess what? They did it before. You see. Now, I don't know if you remember, Pan. They called him like Sagittarius. And if you look at the sign Sagittarius, right? It's a horse with a human body torso for the head, where normally the head of the horse would be there. It's a human torso with arms and a head and everything. It's a human, part horse. And then you got this other one that's like, I call him Pan, but I think he has another name for it. But he is like goat legs, but at the top of his torso is like a man, but he got these horns on his head. I'm willing to bet you that this stuff isn't fiction. I'm willing to bet you, because a lot of people have done wrote off a whole lot of things over the years as being some type of child fables, that have come out years ago, child fables, stories that they told years ago that were never true. Yeah, right. Like the troll under the bridge is actually a Nephilim. I believe a lot of that stuff was actually true. I believe a lot of it was really true. And so here we have, they're doing the same thing again that they were doing before. It's like the Nephilim have returned. The fallen angels have returned. They're doing some things right now to alter DNA in people. I wouldn't doubt it if you look out here one day and you see people looking strange. People walking around with skin like lizards or snakes. I mean, this is crazy. It's science fiction. It sounds science fiction, but they're trying to bring this stuff into reality. So we better get our eyes open and watch out. Keep woke. Watch the news. This stuff is crazy. It's getting crazy, y'all. I'm telling you right now, it's getting crazy. There's no telling what we're going to see in the next 10 to 15 years. It's just no telling what we're going to see. But anyway, I just want to bring these articles to you, this article to you, and this video to you, so you can see it. I'm going to play it one more time before we close. Let's play that video one more time.
Prior to placing the fertilized embryo of your baby inside the growth pod, in vitro fertilization is used to create and select the most viable and genetically superior embryo, giving your baby a chance to develop without any biological hurdle. And if you want your baby to stand out and have a brighter future, our Elite Package offers you the opportunity to genetically engineer the embryo before implanting it into the artificial womb. Thanks to CRISPR-Cas9 gene editing tool, you can edit any trait of your baby through a wide range of over 300 genes. By genetically engineering a set of genes, the Elite Package allows you to customize your baby's eye color, hair color, skin tone, physical strength, height, and level of intelligence. It also allows you to fix any inherited genetic diseases that are part of your family history, so that your baby and their offspring will live a healthy, comfortable life, free of genetic diseases. Say goodbye to the pain of childbirth and birth-related muscle contractions. Ectolife provides you a safe, pain-free alternative that helps you deliver your baby without stress. The delivery process is smooth, convenient, and can be done with just a push of a button. After discharging the amniotic fluid from the artificial womb, you will be able to easily remove your baby from the growth pod. Everything is perfectly designed so you and your partner can enjoy the delivery process.
So watch this. I want you to get this right. So basically, they're saying they're trying to create humans that'll be free of diseases. You know why I find that strange? Two reasons why I find that strange. Well, first of all, if you look at a lot of diseases that people are getting, that they have these cancers and all this kind of stuff, where's it coming from? Food. So wait a minute. How are they gonna be free from diseases when y'all are feeding them the stuff that causes these diseases, right? Ain't that something? And they're not gonna change this food that they putting out there, right? They know this stuff is causing diseases, but they're not going to change that, right? And another thing, too, some of these plagues are going to come from Yah. So you're going to create a human that's going to be Yah plague resistant. Get out of here. You can't create no human that's Yah plague resistant. Yah going to pour out his plagues and ain't nothing that man can do about it. That's the word. That's the word. That's prophecy. On that note, family, I'm going to say shalom.
Be sure to ring the bell to be notified of new uploads on this channel, and also comment, share, like, and subscribe.